Good morning, everybody. Nick from Meat Smoke Fire here on our 90th live cook. So yeah, a bit of a milestone. We started this all in lockdown with the big green egg cook, and oh, it's windy. Hopefully you can hear us okay. Didn't think about that today. But yeah, started all in lockdown, and yeah, 90 cooks. Can't believe it. So thank you to the team. It's been awesome, and we're going to carry on. We did say to some of our customers we'd have a party on 100th cook. However, it does look like that might be Christmas Eve. So maybe not. Anyway, we'll work it out. We'll do something in the spring. Had an excellent live class, proper class yesterday. Really good lads. All boys yesterday. So yeah, a bit of fun. Lots of steak, lots of food. Yeah, good. And it's been a busy week. I got to go fishing. So I went with Martin and Steve, who are customers, friends, and we all went down to Brighton and we went on Robin's boat, Brighton Inshore Fishing. Look him up. If you fancy a sea fishing trip, he is superb. We caught 18 bass between the four of us, in 3 hours. And most were returned, but we kept a couple to cook. So we're going to cook those. Awesome. Right. Andy's here. Haven't seen her in ages. She's not in her shorts and her flip-flops. No. It's freezing.
Cold.
Not our favourite. Well, it's not freezing.
No.
So we have the beautiful RB73 fire, keeping the ladies warm. Hooray. So Helena on the iPad answering your questions. Mama,
Morning.
what's the pop today? Brandy. An American dry, apparently. Yeah, oh, she's had a flu jab and a booster jab today, so she'll probably feel like crap tomorrow. Anyway, but the RB73 keeping us lovely and warm. Right, back to Andy.
Thank you.
Today's cook, usual story, sort of 3 cooks, all around sea bass because I couldn't not use them. Martin and Steve kindly gave me their allocations. You only get to keep 2. So we've got more than 2 because I've got their quota. And we were checked by the fisheries guys as we got off the boat. Yeah, we were checked and all good.
What, your receipt when you bought them?
No, I didn't buy them, we caught these. Cheeky. But yeah, the fisheries guys came along and Robin is brilliant. I mean, he's totally into conservation and so on. So if you can say that when I've got fish sitting here. But yeah, checked us out, no problem. We only had our amount, so no problem at all there. Right, so 3 fish dishes. So I'm going to do a tandoori fish with a curried rice. We're going to do a Mexican tacos. So I need to get a bit of sweet corn on and get that going. And we're going to do a burrito as well. I don't think we've done a burrito. So I've already got some rice cooking. So if we go over here, and obviously I could have done this, and I haven't got a set of gloves there. It's the only one I've not brought gloves for. Grab one. I could have done this indoors, but you know us. So we've got a pan. It's got rice in it, and it's 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. It's one of our Tefal Ingenio pans, and it's just cooking that way. So in about 5 minutes, can you remind me? What are you looking so weird about?
Well, I thought we cooked rice last night.
Ah, different rice.
Okay. Lack of communication.
No, lack of understanding on Helena's part.
Oh, okay.
Rude. Rude.
This is rice for the burritos. The rice last night is for the Indian fried rice. Because we're going to do it on a wok over there. So, cool. Yes, we're going to do wok cooking. We're going to do pan cooking. We're going to do all sorts. Right. So what I've got to do is show you first these lovely bass. I'll probably fillet this one. So I should have drained them a bit better. But we're going to take this one and fillet it. Now, I have already gutted them. So if you want to gut them, basically you cut, there's a little hole here. It's bum.
Yuck.
You cut from there to the front, just with a sharp knife, open them up and just pull all the guts out. Dead easy. You don't need to see in there.
No.
And then you get a knife and, oops, sorry Andy. To take the scales off, you just run it from the back end forwards and it will flick scales everywhere. So we did that last night as well. Then what you need to do to fillet it, dead easy, or you can get your fishmonger to do it, but if you're going to go catching them, get a filleting knife, cut just behind the front fin, down to the backbone, and then you're going to use the knife to cut along that backbone. This is really difficult for you to see, isn't it, Andy? And cut away from yourself. So I sort of do it cack-handed, but can you see that? Oh, I've gone. Oh, hello. I might have messed that one up. I've gone the wrong side of the backbone there. I've gone right through it. So apologies for that. Let's get on the right side of the backbone. In fact, let's turn it over. We'll do that one. I made a right hash. No way. Do that one. Oh, boy. How many of these did I do the other day? And now I've just messed up the one on camera. Right. Just going to get... There we go. On the right side of the backbone now. And you just want to run along it. Like that. Trying to leave as much fish on the bone. Much fish. Less... Oh. Shall I just give up and go home?
You said it was going to be like this.
It is. Anyway.
Yeah.
So you get your fillets off. I'll try and do the other one, but since I've messed it up already. I've done filleted so many in the last couple of days and they've all been perfect, and now I mess it up on camera. So, well, just the way it goes, isn't it? Anyway, I've made a right dog's dinner of that. It probably will be the dog's dinner if we had a dog. But there you go. So I'll put those to one side. Ignore the fact I've left tons of fish on there, but I'll get rid of that. Pop it in the bin. Remind me to empty that later. Give my hands a wash. Oh, now she's moaning because I've forgotten to put a bin bag in there as well.
I'm not even putting the camera on either of you at the moment.
Right. Go on. Who's on, Helena? While I clear up a tiny bit.
Right, let me go over. You're on camera,
Yeah.
so...
Okay, so Nicholas has just joined.
Morning, Nicholas.
Hi, Nicholas.
We spent a few days with Nicholas in France. So Nicholas is our friend from Germany, from Heidelberg.
So Steve and Martin are on.
Morning, Steve and Martin. Sorry I messed up that fish. I did not do that justice. Oh.
Hang your head in shame.
Yeah, I filleted 4 fillets, or 2 fish. They looked superb last night. I made a right hash of that. And the one I did on Wednesday was even better.
UK barbecue.
Morning, UK barbecue.
Alan Kennedy.
Do we know who that is yet? It's not Marcus, is it?
No, it's not Marcus.
We keep saying that.
John Pritchard, Ben Slater.
Morning, Ben. Morning, John. Ben, what are you farming today?
Party Marty.
Party Marty.
Oh,
Not
like
had
that.
Party Marty before.
Harold.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Harold.
Karen.
Morning, Karen. She's probably not happy that it's all fish today.
Phil Nurse.
Morning, Phil. In Nottingham.
Big barbecue guy, Jane Bleakley.
Morning, Jane. Morning, big barbecue guy.
Happy Hooker Barbecue, Hampshire Barbecue.
Wowzers.
Mark from Smoke Fine Food.
Morning, Mark. You'd have filleted that better, wouldn't you, Mark?
Anyway. Jones. So.
Perfect. Cool. All right. Let's get back over, Andy.
Oh, that's away from the fire.
Yeah, you can't say more. Right, this fish, what we're going to do with this one is I'm going to put a tandoori masala on it. The wasps are here already, so I'm going to make that very quick, very easy. I've done one already. It's the one I posted on Insta last night. We did this because we want it to marinate overnight. So we're going to cook that one, but I'm going to I'll prep this one, then we'll probably freeze it. Prepped, I guess. I don't know what we'll do. So I've got a whole bunch of garlic in here. So I've just grated garlic. It's about 5 cloves of garlic. Got about an inch of ginger. We'll pop that in. I have some tandoori masala. Now, if you've got an Indian spice shop, they'll do tandoori masala. So I'm going to do 5-minute timer. Thank you. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon and a half of that in there, maybe a little bit more. I'm keeping this really simple. So we want a bit of turmeric in there to give it that lovely yellow colour, a bit of earthy flavour. So I'm going to go with half a teaspoon turmeric. And then you could either use yogurt, but I'm going to use oil. If you use yogurt, it will work fine. Bit of oil in there just to make this into a paste. And this is then going to get stirred up. We've got a lovely tandoori spice. We've got lots of garlic, lots of ginger to give it that lovely taste. And what you want to get is all these flavours going into your fish. So what I'm going to do, just check my rice before I get in trouble for burning it. I'll take my glove away again. So what you need to look for is just to make sure it's soaked up all the water. It hasn't yet, so another 2 or 3 minutes and it will just soak up all that water. If you do this, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. So we'll now take our fish. And what I want to do is get all that flavour into the skin. So you could chop off the fins, but I'm just going to cut down into the flesh about every 2 centimetres. Beautiful. Flip him over, or her, don't know. How do you tell what sex the fish is?
Got a wasp. Sorry.
Dear me.
I sounded very pathetic then. It was better than swearing.
Yeah, I forgot to shout out to George from Wilburn Wood Design. You might have spotted all of my eggs. I've got all their brand new handles. God, look at that one, Andy.
Yeah. Nice.
Good work, George. You popped over this morning and dropped them off and helped me fit them. Boards.
Sorry, we're back in the room.
Boards, but also dining tables. So he's doing really well, which is great because he's a really, small business set up in lockdown. Total change of business for him. He was into social media stuff. So I'm going to take half of my paste, pop it on the outside of this, and what I want to do is squish it, but also get it down into those cracks. So rub it along. If you've left the fins on, be careful because these spiky bits will spike you and they're not fun. Now I haven't put any salt on here. Fish is, it's been swimming around in salt water all the time, but I don't want to dry it out. So I'm just going to do that one. So it's in all those cracks, turn it over, get the other half and pop it on. And I'm just going to lift it up, because it opens up those cracks, so the slits, and you'll get all of that lovely flavour into the fish. And what you want to do is marinate it for at least a couple of hours. Oh dear, they're all laughing. What's Finn said?
I asked the Western fish experts, Martin and Steve,
Ow.
how do you tell the gender of
Fish.
a fish? And one of them's come back, one lays egg, the other doesn't.
Yeah, well, we know that. Jeez. Can you look at it and find out, or do you not know? Now you could put some of this on the inside. I haven't done, but we'll leave that on the outside. I've only put it on the bit that we're going to cook and eat. I haven't put it on the head. You don't need to do that. You do need to give your hands a wash. Thank you, Mark and Steve, by the way, for Wednesday. It was epic. And have you drunk any of the rum yet? And what's it like? I took them some rum. Special Cornish rum. From, what's the company called? It's not Two Fins, but it's the same company that makes the Tarquin stuff. There you go, shout out to him. Sorry, darling? Tarquin's gin, what did I say? Stuff, yeah, it's gin. Tarquin stuff. Right, let's give this board a little wipe down, and then we'll get on, because we need to prep a couple of other bits. So for those who join late, we are doing a tandoori chicken. Bass, I know, rice. Tandoori bass. We're going to do it with an Indian rice, which we're going to egg fry. We are doing a fish taco. So with the fillets that I've just badly filleted, they were awful. I haven't finished because I need to take the bones out. And we're going to do a burrito. So one for the fish taco, one for the burrito. Probably should have done the big fish. Anyway. Oh, what are you guys saying?
David Coles has said female fish have longer eyelashes.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know.
Gullible!
I know you twit. God.
Oh, we knew it was going to be bad. Out of practice for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
2
this
weeks
is what
off
happens.
or whatever. Now, can you see it's now soaked up all that rice? Soaked up all the water. So what we now need to do is we'll just take that off In fact, I'm going to put the black beans into it. Give it a minute. These are just black beans. I'm just going to stir them in to warm them up, and then we'll take it off and let it just cool down a little bit.
Julie's just joined me. She's cooking in Wales today.
Julie Connor.
Yes.
Hello, Julie.
Morning, Julie. Cooking in Wales. God. Julie does all our private classes, or our private. She does her own private classes. We just, under the meat, smoke, fire thing, and she's everywhere. I think she's done 70 classes this year. She's nuts.
SoCal Barbecue Shop's just joined.
Morning, SoCal. Morning, Charles. If that's you, we'll see you Saturday. We're at Sizzle Fest on Saturday next week, which is the barbecue festival that Charles is doing at SoCal. So one of the other Big Green Egg resellers. But we'll be there. Right. I'm going to make. In fact, I should finish filleting these. So what I didn't tell you is there are bones here, and I need to take them out. So what I do is tend to get underneath them just with a sharp knife and just take that bit out, and you should get most of the bones out. Like that. So this fillet now doesn't have bones, but it does have a fin on, because didn't do that very well today, did I? Right. So one fillet without the bones. Let's do the other one. In fact, there's none in that because I chopped them all off when I messed it up. So, anyway. God, dear. What a car crash this morning. Right. Now, to go with our fish, let me just clean that bit of the board down. In fact, I'm going to do it in a bowl, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to do a dressing to go with our tacos. So, sour cream. Always good with Mexican. Get some of that in. So I want a good dollop of sour cream. I want a squirt, probably about 2/3 of mayo to mix them together. We're going to pop in some lemon juice. Let me just wipe this knife down. Lime, thank you, Mama. It's been a long week. Fishing on Wednesday, I had to be up at 3, and it's been a disaster ever since. So, no, not. It's just a long day if you do a class. So we're going to get some lime juice in there. Right, take that off. Helena's taking, there's a handle here. Lime juice, and then some sriracha, just to give it a bit of a zing. And we're going to put this over the top of our taco. Just put it on you can put it on the surface, that's fine. So that's going to be the dressing for our taco. You take a little spoon. If you haven't got a little spoon, I'll use a fork. Oh, nice. Nice. So that's our taco dressing. Right. Helena has taken our pan off. You can put it on the hot, that's fine. I'm going to put our big pan on, because this is one of the new Big Green Egg Solid Techniques, not Big Green Egg, Alfresco Concepts pans, the Solid Techniques. We've had them for about 3 months now. Need to put it higher. Loving them. They kindly sent me a set to test, and we like them. However, when you buy them, do check what size egg they fit on, because there are some, if you're buying them just for your egg, there are some with handles and they don't fit in the egg. So I've got 4 pans and only 2 of them fit in the large egg. So we're going to heat this pan up, get it nice and hot, ready to do our fish. Right, let's go and do that fish. Oh, it's all go.
Yes, it is.
So I'll swap sides with you, Andy, because we know we've got a little black spot. Now, this grid I have cleaned. I want to put a bit of oil on it, so I'm just going to get a piece of towel. I'm just going to get a little bit of oil, and this will hopefully stop it sticking too much. But I clean this down with foil. If you've been on one of our classes or seen us, you know we do that. Just give it a little rub, so give it the best chance of not sticking, and then we're going to put this fish on, and this is a direct cook at about 200 degrees. And it's only just going to fit in. I wanted to do it on the rotisserie, but it's too big. You'd have to chop the head and tail off, and then it doesn't look as pretty. So we're just going to do one side, turn him over, do the other side. I'll get a bit of lemon, or lime, sorry, this leftover bit of lime. And I'm just going to slip that inside just to give it another little bit of flavour, but we can squeeze some over afterwards. So let's pop those into the cavity. This is going to take about 5 minutes aside, I reckon, something like that. And you want fish to be above 63 degrees when it's ready. Right. Oh, I'm making a right mess today. Did I put that pan in to heat up? I did. Is my rice done?
Yes.
Hooray! Something's working. Right, quick wipe down, and then we'll get these fish fillets on. Yeah, so Sizzle Fest next weekend. Shout out to Charles and the team at SoCal who are organising that. There's, I think, quite a lot of the barbecue community are going. So we're up there. We're going to go and camp somewhere nearby, New Forest. It's also the boat show, so hopefully we get a camping spot. We're not going to the boat show. Yeah, I'm not allowed a boat. As I said to somebody yesterday, there's only two good days when you own a boat: the day you buy it and the day you sell it. Every other bit of it is just chuck money at it. It costs a fortune. Right. I need to sear some corn. Just want to put some corn in our taco. So we'll go to that one, Andy, which is sitting 250. I've got this one set up with the ridged plancha and also a normal. I'm just going to put a bit of normal. I'll put it on. I'll put it up there. And we'll just flip that over. But what we're going to do with our burrito is put it on there just to crisp up the edges after we've rolled it. Cool. I am now officially covered. So, any questions, Helena? Any comments? Who's on? Do you want to go round then?
Mm-hmm.
Richard Quinn has just joined.
Morning, Richard.
Rob's barbecue's on.
Morning, Rob. Doing very well. Oh, and we got 5,000. Did I say that earlier? 5,000 followers we went past this week. Thank you very much. Awesome.
Congratulations.
That's 3 times more, over 3 times more than, it's nearly 4 times more than when we started doing this. So that's epic. If we can get another 4 times in the next year and a half, I'll be really chuffed. But yeah, sorry, Helena.
So I just asked if anyone had got any suggestions for the cook on the 30th. Lovely Kerry has just come back and said 1 pot autumn warmers.
Yes, I'm all up for 1 pot. Less cook, less washing up.
Don't tend to do in 15 minutes or 45 minutes, but we'll see what we can do.
You could start
Yeah, we'll start some. Yeah, good. Chicken and mushroom.
We've got some pigeon.
Oh yeah, pigeon or pheasant. We did a pheasant casserole last time, didn't we? That was beautiful. If you know anyone who shoots pheasant, okay, that's a good plan. Like that. Right, this pan should be warming up. I'm going to turn this egg up. I want it about 200 degrees. It's a little bit below that, but it's got that big cold pan in, so we need to heat it up. Our rice is looking great. So that's going to go into our taco. What we could do is get our other rice ready while our fish is cooking.
Lamb.
We haven't done any lamb in a while.
That's Kerry.
Thank you, Kerry. We did lamb yesterday in the class. We did the normal rack of lamb. Oh, it went down so well. One of the guys, it was his favourite dish for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely. Although our meat comes from Morgan's Butchers. So thank you, Miles. The skirt steak that we had yesterday was to die for. The marbling in it was just incredible. So I don't know where that came from, Miles, but more of that. Hopefully Miles is on or going to watch. Right, let's put a wok on over here, Andy.
Okay.
So this egg, nice and hot. It's a little bit warm, 250. Oh, you just walked into a big spider's web.
Thank you.
So I've got it set up. We've just got the expander basket, but you can do it with just the normal stainless steel grid. We'll put our wok in there. This is going to take a couple of minutes to get warm. You'll see I've just oiled it. It was we'd left it out. It got a bit wet in there. It got rusty, so I've just scrubbed it down and we're just re-seasoning it. So we're going to let that burn a little. What we're going to do, I'll grab my rice. 1 second. This is the rice Helena was talking about. So this is a basmati rice that we cooked last night. We then put it onto a baking tray on some parchment paper and then put it in the fridge uncovered. And you want to cool it down quickly, but what it does is it dries the rice out. It's cooked, but it dries it out, and it's perfect then for frying. So we're going to fry this rice, and what I'm going to do, fry it with a few mustard seeds, a bit of garlic, a bit of ginger, and a bit of curry powder. So and some onions. So let's put some oil in here. It's getting hot quickly, so I'll start to season to break down our onions. We'll go and have a look at our fish in a second. I don't want that, I want that one. So we'll just leave those to saute. Let's go and have a look at our
Okay.
fish. Oh, he's smelling good.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, but he's not cooked
Or she.
yet. He or she,
He
not
or
cooked
she.
yet. But anyway, right, back. Now I know Steve, he did a sweet and sour bass the other night and it looked epic. So do look him up, Churchwood Fisheries. Look up Steve online. His sweet and sour bass looked epic. Right, so I'm going to put some garlic in there. I've got about 2 cloves of garlic. I've got about, I'm not going to put all of that in, but about half an inch of ginger. And we'll just get those going in. And leave that just to simmer, or just to soften. Perfect. Right, turn our... Just want to warm this through, but turn him up. Open it up a tiny bit. Shut that a little bit. Good. Right. Any questions? Any comments, Helena?
No.
Okay.
So someone did ask, is there any barbecue festivals?
Meat, smoke, fire.
No. So Jane said a lot of them seem to be down south. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of the barbecue community seem to be down south. So there has been one up north. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, there seems to it tends to be in there's one in Colchester, there's one at SoCal obviously, there's the Black Deer Festival that Marcus cooks at. Follow Marcus Borden, UK Barbecue School. He tends to be invited to a lot of those, and Sue Stoneman obviously, who is on these cooks a lot of the time, as well as Marcus. Yeah, follow those guys. Right, to make this a little bit Mexican, I'm just going to put a little bit of cumin on it. Tiny bit of cumin, just to give it a bit of an earthy flavour. Not much. But we're going to put most of the flavour into the burrito and into the taco. So what I want to do, bring these over. I need some oil, which I will grab from over here. This is going to be multitasking now. This is going to...
We're going to be racing around. Okay.
So we will put... Yeah, that's hot. Bit of oil into our pan. You can see that's hot. The oil spreads quite quickly. So we get our 2 fillets, and I need one of our fish slices. So skin side down. And then just press and hold it down while it's going to scrunch up. We want to crisp up that back side of that fish. It's going to take 4 or 5 minutes at the most. Now you could do it with butter. Just holding that down. Now what we're going to do is cook it until it's cooked nearly all the way through, because we want to crisp up the back of it. And then we're going to flip it, and you'll just flip it for like 30 seconds. So these are probably going to take 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So we'll come back in a second. Let's have a look at our big fish. See if we can turn it. So I'm going to see if I can get the skin to stay on, which is... Oh, use the tail as a handle, or I might have left...
Oh,
I've left some of the tandoor on there. Back on the skin that's come off. You still, you're
yeah,
right
we're back
now,
on.
the back? Okay, so you can see where that tandoori spice has gone into the cuts we made overnight. You can see, if I grab a thermopen, what we're aiming for is to get this to about, I'll do it this way so I can see, it's down in the 30s, so it's going to take a little while in the middle, but we'll keep flipping that. Right, let's go back to our onions. I hope you haven't burnt them. If I have, I'll have to start again. No, they're good. A little bit. Just caught them a tiny bit, but they're good. Right, get some of that in there. We're going to pop some of our mustard seeds in. Just let them crack, pop, and a tiny bit of our curry powder. This is the mix powder that, if you've got the Misty Ricardo book, it's the mix powder from that. So I just want to put a bit of colour, a bit of flavour through our rice. In with the rice. And because you've flavour. Because you've dried it overnight in the fridge, it just breaks up. You're gonna have all those lovely flavours. Might get corn, fish, yeah. Thank you guys. So we'll let that sit for a couple of minutes. We'll just whiz over. I'm trying to do it all at once. Let's roll our corn over. Let's have a look how our fish are doing. Sorry, Andy.
That's right.
Keep you on your toes today, and then we'll start prepping it all. Now, can you see it's just as perfect? They're just sort of pink on the top, but they're cooked pretty much. So now what you want to do is get underneath them, flip them over. Could have got that a little bit hotter, but they'll be good. Just nicely brown on the edge, and then we're going to give those 30 seconds before we take those out, and we'll start the build stage. So, my taco wrap. So we're going to do some little tacos. So I'm going to just chuck 3 of these very quickly on our egg over here. We've got slots for 3. I know there's 4 of us, but we'll just pop them on. In fact, I'll put one over there. I'm going to give those about 10 seconds to get the fish off. Otherwise it will be overdone. Right on the edge of my board here, ready to serve. Could have got more fish off that. I've made a mess of that filleting. I'm sure I'm going to be in somebody's bad books. Right, fish is ready. Tacos. Puffed up. Just got a bit of flavour off that grill. Sorry, I put some oil on there earlier. You alright?
Yep.
You're back. Mm-hmm. So we're going to take these off. Good. Just and we're going to pop them into our wrap. Sorry, Andy.
It's okay.
Chase you around. We can start to build those up. Look at those. So, let's go for a little bit of red cabbage. Always looks good. Tastes great. Bit of red pepper. Get some of our fish. I'll go with the bigger one of the.
Yeah.
Are you back?
Yeah.
Right, sorry. We've got some connection issues, but I don't know what's going on there. Get our fish in there. A little bit for the last one. I'll get them to eat one so you know what it's like.
Yeah, definitely.
What we'll do is we'll get a little bit of lettuce to go on there. So. Must get my rice and stir it. A little bit of lettuce. I'll go over and stir that rice because I don't want to burn it. Whoop. Oh, looking great. Just grab a thermopen and we'll see what temp that's at. You just need to take your rice above 63 degrees. Yeah, we're way up there, so we're fine. So that is ready to come off.
Oh, that smells lovely.
It does, it's going to be
Yeah.
good. I haven't seasoned it. If we want to season it, we can. So we'll just take the wok out of the way. We'll grab that, pop that. Just going to move that out of the way for a second. So we'll let that sit for a second. Our burrito, we need a little bit of tomato on there, or a bit of chilli as well. Got these lovely little
Are you
bites.
done with the taco? You're going to get the guys to...
Yeah, no, I'm finishing it.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I mean the taco.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to get a bit of avo in there. And our fish. Whoop, just a bit at the end. Tiny bit of tomato. So let me just slice some of these up. Cooking everything today.
They look so nice, Nick.
They're going to be good.
Yeah.
A little bit of coriander on them. Add some of that sauce.
What's the sauce, Nick?
It's sour cream, mayonnaise, bit of sriracha to give it a bit of heat, bit of lime juice, and then we'll top them all off with a little bit of chilli. I've got a clean bit of board over here. So we get them to eat one of those.
Martin Hawkins says you've done those justice, worth getting soaked for.
Yeah, it was very wet. We got rained on so badly on Wednesday, but it was such a good day. Right, take these over, and you'll have to share one of those, guys. Yeah. So you've got to let us know how they are. But I need 2 of them for the photo.
I'll go
Right.
grab a plate. Hang on.
I'm just going to wipe down a little bit. Hopefully that fish over there is doing its thing. Let's get rid of that. Now the fish can sit. Some avocado that can go with the burrito. Let's just get rid of that. Oh, she's going to kill me. No bin bag in the bin. Like this. And then we'll start and prep our burrito. Now, I've not done this before, so this could be fun. We've got our fish. We've got some big burrito wraps. What's that?
Steve said, Martin, think Nick would have invited us to the cook to taste the bass.
Ah, I should have done. Why didn't I think of that? That's bad. Next time, guys. You're welcome anytime. So let's get some of our rice in here. So we want some rice in here. I'm going to do the usual, an overfill it, aren't I? I'm going to put some avocado in there. So let's get our avocado spoon. Put that out of the way. Bit of avocado across there. Got to get our fish fillet in there. I'm going to put half into this because this we don't need too much. So a bit of fish, oops, in there. That's looking nice. We need some sour cream covered in. There you go. Bit of sour cream. Now, if you wanted, you could put in. You could put in the same sauce over there. Put some sour cream in there. We're going to put some chilli in it. Right. Should have done it the other way around. It'd be easier to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good? Nice flavours?
Yeah.
Awesome. Right, burrito. Try and roll it. This is where you've got to try and keep it together.
What, physically and mentally?
Well, yeah. Get it stuffed in there. Look at that. That's not bad. Oh, got a bit of an escapee from the side. But there we go. Now, I'm going to very quickly just char the outside. So what I'll do, I'll wipe down that grill. Oh, I forgot to put the corn on. Oh well. We'll put it next to it. That'll do. Perfect. Right, let's get our burrito. Just going to put a little sizzle on it. Give it a couple of minutes. Our corn's looking perfect, so I can just sit next to it. Tom. Let's just take it over. I'll put it next to our... No, that's rubbish. Are you liking that?
Yeah.
Just be careful. There may be some bones, but it should be all right.
Oh, bring the marshmallows.
Yeah. Yeah, good tip. If you're serving fish, so I'll swap sides with you, Andy. If you're serving fish, have some marshmallows. If you ever get a bone stuck in your throat, if you eat a marshmallow, the marshmallow will stick on it and pull the bone out. Apparently. Let's just see what temp we're at on the top. Then I'm going to put some of this with our rice.
That looks really nice.
Not far off. Not far. 50. Let's see if we can turn him better this time. It's not going to happen. That's why I love doing these sorts of things in the rotisserie. I've made a dog's dinner of the skin, but another 2 minutes, that'll be fine. So let's get some of this rice prepped. I will grab. That's all right. What are you doing over there, lady? You enjoying that?
Yeah, Mum's cooking up for this afternoon.
You get a spoon. I've got a wooden spoon over here. Yeah, it's been a busy old week this week. So we're going to put a little bed of our rice. Should have tried it. Go on, try it. Might need a little bit of salt. Salt needed or not?
A little bit.
A little bit.
It's
That's a bit today. Need a sauce. Should have done a sauce for this one. Right, we need that to finish. Oh, that's spicy. It's good. A little bit of salt though is needed. So it is.
Over by there. Spy it.
A bit of salt. We'll put some coriander on that. It's going to be nice. Just to go through it. Another little bit of chili with it, I think. Oh, a taco. A burrito.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently, Argos have got the Ingenio pans on offer.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Awesome. They are brilliant. We bought another one in France.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, lush.
What I call it. Don't want to do it too much. So I'm going to take this over.
Yep.
Grab my knife. On this end. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
One
Nice.
burrito, and now we just need our fish to finish.
Look, we've eaten the taco.
Oh, look.
Yes. All gone.
Superb.
That's very good. Oh, George has just joined me.
Morning, George. We've already given you a shout out. Thank you for the handles. They look superb. Oh, that's done at that end. 2 minutes and we're there. I can have a drink.
Get a drink.
So, any questions, Helena? Any comments? Any?
No, Steve WG has just joined. I thought he was in
Morning, Steve
Australia.
WG. Are you still in Sydney or have you come home?
He is well late.
Yeah. Well, he has been in Sydney for a few days working, so. Right, I might try and flake a bit of that fish off to go on our rice. Let's go and see how close it is.
Are we allowed to try the burrito or not?
No.
Oh no. What?
Not until I've taken a photo.
Rude.
So on a fish, there's always a line down the middle. If you've got the skin on, it's a lot easier to see. But if you cut down that line, let's do it here. What I'm going to do is just portion little bits. Just cut across, see if I can do this. Not going to be easy. I'll just flake it off and we'll just put it on. But you should pull then away and the bits of fish will just pull away. That's perfectly cooked. There you go. And you leave all the bones behind. That's the idea. So it's not quite so done at that end. So I'm coming here and pull away a little bit more. Fish, we'll leave the rest cooking. There's a lot of fish here, by the way. Right. I see a couple of little bones, but on that. Get this up here. Oh, it's hot. What can you see? It's just falling apart. And the wasp on it. There you go. So, let's make a bit, tidy up a little bit, and then we'll introduce it. We might change the recipe a bit because it's the first time we've done it. Tell you what I'm going to do. Give me that corn. Haven't cooked this, not to do it. Forgot to put it in. Probably enough for now. Just sprinkle some of that over our taco. Rest down on the side. So, that felt like hard work today.
Looks amazing. Noel's off to buy some fish.
We have a crispy bass taco, a burrito. We've got 2 fish tacos with our bass. And we've got a tandoor Indian style bass, whole bass that I've just taken bits off with an Indian fried rice. How's that look? I think that looks pretty good.
It looks really good.
Yeah. So we'll take some photos and then let you know how it will taste.
Steve said you've done the bass bread.
Good. Thank you, Steve.
I'm not in his
Yeah,
face.
Steve. But Steve's sweet and sour looked epic the other day. We need to do some more. I'm going to try a bit of this. Hang on.
I nearly tried to pinch a bit, but I didn't. It doesn't.
Oh, try that. Go on, you can do a bit. There's plenty more in there to get a photo.
Oh, that tastes amazing.
Yeah. The flavours have so gone into that. Oh, well chuffed with that.
Happy days.
Yeah. Mulvenna, Andy, go buy some bath, do that. Oh. Where are you this weekend? Bristol, Andy? More cycling? You out with Wallace?
Yeah, I thought, did you see his little video he's done some
Yeah.
skateboarding? He's
Yeah,
doing
Wallace was
amazing.
doing some skateboarding.
Oh,
Awesome.
amazing.
And Andy, I know, awesome. Andy's somebody who used to work, the student who used to work with me. Not student, graduate. Long term. But yeah, awesome. That's good.
Beautiful.
They like that. We've still got to try that. But I think it's a success.
Everyone's been quite impressed with how you've managed to bring it all together.
Thank you, people. Yeah, it's been...
Yeah, we need to lie down
Yeah.
now.
We're off to London this afternoon, not to see the Queen. We're going to see my brother, so we'll
We're
take
going to see King Tom.
King Tom, yeah, my nephew. So we'll probably take that bass with us. We can cook that this afternoon, this evening, because that is epic. I won't overcook that, we'll get it off. Anyway, thank you. That is slightly over our... It's going away, Andy.
Thank you.
Slightly over our 45 minutes, but that's why we do 45 minutes. So...
Hurrah. It's a
Yeah,
good one.
we'll be back 2 weeks' time, and we'll be doing some winter warmers, some lamb maybe, maybe a winter
So
warmer
Lucy
woodland.
Mackay's on. And,
Morning, Lucy.
And last weekend they did a Moroccan lamb shoulder.
Oh,
She had Neil nailed it, and on the side they had tzatziki and a chili aubergine parmigiana. Sounds
oh,
amazing.
that sounds good. Tell us about it, or tell Rachel about it, and she can tell us about it when we see Rachel
Or
this
we can just
afternoon.
reach out to her.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Anyway, good fun. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for getting us to 5,000. Do subscribe to us on YouTube because that helps as well. We get all of our videos, we get a little bit of money back on those. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, we'll see you into what you're laughing
Karen
at.
says thank you, even though it was fish.
Even though it's fish.
Next
That's it,
time.
Karen. No more fish for a week
Or two.
because we're not back for 2 weeks. Anyway. Yeah, because last time we did the squid, didn't we? Did baby squid paella. So again, something Karen doesn't like. So no more fish for a couple of weeks at least. But yeah, thank you for all watching, and we'll see you all soon. And there's loads of stuff in stock, although the Let's Qs are going out quick, so I need to order more. But yeah, get hold of us and we can sort you out. All right, take care, guys. Have a great weekend and enjoy your day off, even on this somber occasion. So yeah, enjoy yourselves.